Hello, my name is Peyton Pierce, and today I'm going to talk to you about shedding. Those of us who own a dog that sheds know how much of a problem it is. I mean, I would definitely never be able to wear these pants at home because I have a white dog that sheds and one walk past and it would be over. So people that we surveyed actually said the same thing. In fact, in a rudimentary study that I conducted, 93% of pet owners indicated that the shedding that they experienced was bothersome to them and to their home. And responders spent up to about 2 hours a day cleaning up the shedded fur that their dogs left behind. And people in other areas have said the same thing. In fact, the New York Times conducted a poll of 2,000 cat and dog owners, specifically of breeds who shed. About half of these respondents indicated that they were disgusted by dog hair and by dog fur and cat fur, and 28% felt they spent all of their time cleaning it up. So current solutions are not that great. Currently we have three main options, which are vacuuming to get it off the floors, dusting to get it off the furniture, and some people even opt to brush their dog's hair up to every day just to get all of that loose fur out. However, none of these are completely cost effective, they get very expensive over time, and they just require a lot of work. But this is where ShedNet comes in. Our solution has to do with using static electricity to lift your dog's fur and remove the excess fur from their undercoat and any loose fur that they have otherwise. So to start, given that dog fur is positively charged, we put a positively charged plate in the bottom of a pre-existing kennel in the home. We then take a negatively charged plate and put it at the top. Using static electricity, once your dog sits in it, it will lift their hair up. Think like whenever you were a kid and you would take a balloon and rub it on your head and your hair would stand up. It's the same type of science. This would allow the dog's fur to raise and it would get all of that loose fur out. All you would have to do then before you turn it off was just wipe off all of that fur from the plates, and your dog is much less likely to shed all over your home. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, about 38% of U.S. homes have at least one dog. For reference, this is 48 million U.S. households and well over 48 million dogs. So this is a very large market. Not to mention, according to Knowledge Sourcing Intelligence, which is a market research firm that focuses on certain specialized industries such as the grooming market, they determined that in 2020 the market size was about $19 billion. Now, this had to do specifically with things that you buy to groom your dog at home. So that's, different shampoos, brushes, scissors, anything that you would buy. This doesn't include people that you would pay to groom your dog for you, but just things you would use at home. And after the research that they conducted, they determined that the market is going to reach $24 billion by 2027 in just about 4 years. So this is a rapidly growing market, it's a very needed market, and a lot of people want a solution to this problem. Looking at the competition, there are the three methods that people primarily use, which I talked about earlier. And apart from that, there is also the Neobot, which is a vacuum that you use directly on your dog, or the Shed Defender, which is a onesie that you put on your dog to catch all of their fur. However, ShedNet is the only one that doesn't cause harm to your animal, that does not require a lot of work from you, and is generally more cost-effective than alternative methods. So in terms of our business model, we would hope to sell about 1,000 units in the first year at around $150 to get a 60% gross margin on what we think the average shed net would cost to make. This would generate about $150,000 in revenue after the first year. Then, looking forward, at the end of the 5th year, using a positive slope, we would hope to hit about $2,250,000 revenue for the 5th year of sales and grow from that on. We would hope to do a direct-to-consumer approach to the market, primarily through our own website and online retailers such as Amazon. And given that most dog owners are millennials and Gen Xers, we would hope to approach them via social media in the form of Facebook and Instagram. My name is Peyton Pierce for ShedNet. That's me with my dog Buster. I am a computer science major here at Wake with an entrepreneurship minor. I have been a dog owner for well over 10 years and have been a volunteer at animal shelters for several years. In lieu of money, due to how early on we are in the research, I'm hoping to ask just for mentorship and research support. And thank you so much for listening, and I hope that someday I can help you avoid the stress and catch the mess with ShedNet. questions?
Have you done any trials?
Not yet. It's a little bit too early, and we would have to make sure, because what we would be testing on is animals, which is, there's a question of ethicality, so we would have to look more into that before we did any trials, unfortunately.
If you don't have a crate, if you're not crate training your dog, can you use it without that?
Yeah, realistically, you could use it just on any surface that your dog could sit under. It didn't have to be a kennel necessarily.
What's the cost of manufacturing?
Right now, we're thinking about $40 per unit.
Oh, I was gonna say, have you considered adding any testimonials?
That would be a good idea. Yeah, absolutely. I've done.
I mean, for the prototype.
Oh, for the prototyping. Yeah, absolutely. That would be a great idea. I have not done that, but